Welcome back to the channel Capri Social Network. So, over the past 2 years or so, there has been quite a bit of clips on social media on behalf of Black women stating how to even going to some Home Depot and Lowe's, in some cases stores, just to be able to catch out for men, or to make it more plain and simple, just be able to find them dates. And they have even been going as far as making social media posts on how to prepare before they go to either whichever Home Depot store or Lowe's store. With that being said, it's gotten to the point where now they're dressing more revealing and provocative than ever, because I can recall around a week ago, as I was driving past one Lowe's store through the parking lot, the crosswalk part of the parking lot of the store, it happened to be this one very sexy sister who happened to be in either 30s or 40s. And as she was on her way inside the store, after leaving out of her car, she was dressed in a bodysuit. No lies. She was dressed in a skin tight bodysuit showing her cleavage. By the way, she happened to be not only very attractive, but very beautiful as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give her around a solid 8 due to the tattoos, the visible tattoos on her arms. Other than that, she happened to be right, as we somewhat say down south. She happened to be fine as all outdoors, as we also say down here from where I'm from in Bama. Down in other states in the South as well, because we practically use the same lingo and slang all over the South for the most part. Anyway, and I digress. I wanted to show you some clips, including two when Black women, getting ready to prepare, showing viral clips or social media clips on how to prepare to catch out for men before they may enter a Home Depot store while at home. I also want to show you a clip of some women, other Black women, giving advice, sound advice on what's the best way to attract men. Not only that, but I also wanted to show a comedian as well, not a comedian, but a comedian, Comedienne, which is usually a female comic, a Black female comic, who calls herself being funny in a sense, at the same time serious in a sense as well, on how to be able to catch out more easily for men at the local Home Depot store. And not only that, in addition, I wanted to add how these are some of the same women who go to these desperate measures by looking for dates at either a local Lowe's or Home Depot stores that are divorced mothers in most cases. These are also women who make a habit out of using sex toys. All of a sudden, they grow tired and weary of using sex toys and decide to usually hunt for men. These are also the same women who have made such a habit out of online dating to the point where that's begun to fade out for them. Therefore, these are the same types of females who have resorted to looking for men in person, approaching men in person, due to how online dating stopped working for them at one point. These are the same types of women who happen to use cucumbers at home, if you catch my drift, while playing porn on their phones, and in the background, while playing porn on their phones, will be using cucumbers and no lie, visualizing themselves when a man by doing so. These are the same types of women who, and I'm saying this in a joking and a serious type of way, both, who are usually wiping out all the shelves at the local stores to sell batteries, due to how they have made a habit out of using those same batteries for sex toys to be able to operate the sex toys they do, just to fulfill the empty void of not having a man, of being lonely, and to be able to at the same time and in the same breath be able to fulfill their sexual urges and desires as well. Anyways, these are the clips I'm going to share. All of them, once again, ladies and gentlemen, are on behalf of TikTok. And I'm going to go to my favorites like always. If I can get it back to working, there it goes. Now listen to these clips.
Go to Home Depot and just ring.
Hold on, let me share it once again.
Stuff. Guys fucking love it. It's like an idea. And eventually some guy's gonna come up to you and say, hey, do you need some help? And that's when you play it up. You're like, just measuring these light bulbs to see which one I can fix my plumbing leak with. Then they mansplain stuff to you. You have to come home and fix all your plumbing. And then when they want you to show gratitude, fake a seizure. Dude, am I right? Nothing kills a boner faster than a seizure. Especially if you're in the middle of a blowjob.
I mean, Home Depot looking for a man, but really some substance yourself. But I was gonna pretend to look helpless, but now I'm really helpless. I mean, Home Depot looking for.
Good morning, ladies. I just want to give you guys a quick little PSA. I just ran to the Home Depot to pick up some paint for a project that I've been working on. And what I noticed at 7:30 in the morning, there are a lot of nice looking men in the Home Depot. And they're all working, they're employed, they're handy. You know, they end up picking up sheetrock and paint and 2x4s to, get to work. And they in there deep. And I mean, they be in there like 4-5 to a click. And they're nice looking. So I know there's pee in the dating pool, but instead of the Tinders and the Bumbles, try Home Depot. You might find what you're looking for right now, more than a little paint.
I heard that the best place to meet a man was Home Depot. Let's see. I've got to buy paint because I had to paint my apartment back before I moved. There's a lot of Hispanic men here. I'm a hip Hispanic man. Everyone is here with their wives or girlfriends. Not the best day. I'm not a homewrecker. Got the supplies, and I'm out. We'll try again on moving day. Okay, I lied. As soon as I came back outside, there they were, the older Black men. I did not entertain them because they're older, but I was.
Now, I also wanted to add this as well. These are the same types of women who like to go to stores by the likes of either Lowe's or Home Depot, who in other time wouldn't give men of that nature the time of day. Men that are pretty handy when doing things, by the likes of carpenters, plumbers, due to how for the longest they have looked down on those types of men, by them considering those men as blue collar men. These are the same types of women who in other time or otherwise will be so ashamed to date these men for fear what their girlfriends, either their girlfriends or female relatives, may say about them being involved with men of that nature. Once again, men that are pretty handy when it comes to doing any kind of labor, work pertaining to labor, and in some cases could build buildings at that, could build a whole building, a whole house. Anyways, and here's some more clips.
She is not lying. I even told my little sister the men are at Home Depot. If you're looking for a man Go to Home Depot or get a job at Home Depot.
The last chick voice was pretty deep, wasn't it? I just wondered, is she really a woman? Anyhow, and let me stop.
So let me give you some advice that actually works. I spent a good year of my life inside of Home Depot and Lowe's as if I worked there. And what I've noticed is, one, you have to get there on a weekday, and you have to get there within the first hour of them opening and before noon. That right there alone will maximize your results. That will put you in front of a decent amount of men. Two, as soon as you get there, the first thing you need to be looking at is that contractor section. If that little area, whatever that's called, is filled up with trucks, bingo. Take your tail on up in that home, take your tail on up in that store, because baby, they in there. Two, you don't need to really go anywhere else in the store besides the coffee station, lumber, and tools. You don't need to go anywhere else. So boom, let's say you go to the lumber. You see somebody you're interested in. First things first, this is just what I do. You ain't got to do this. First thing I do is look on that left hand, middle finger, to see if there's a ring on it or a tan line. Whatever he's looking at, that's what I'm gonna go ask that man about. Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to build a birdhouse. What wood in particular would you recommend? You know, you look like you know what you're doing. So tell me which one you like. He gonna say, oh, yo, get this one. This is my favorite one right here. Oh, you think it'll do well outside? Oh, yeah, baby, it's gonna do just fine. Oh, okay. Well, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a contractor. Oh, you're a contractor. Well, you can build me a birdhouse, right? Yeah, baby girl, I can build you whatever you want. Oh, okay. Well, your wife or your girlfriend wouldn't mind, would she? Oh no, baby, I'm single. Oh, you are? I am too. You got a business card on you? Here you go. Yeah, go ahead and call me. That's all it takes. Y'all making this way more complicated than it needs to be. Also, if you're the type of girl that wear heels, wear heels. You want to know why? Because this is a store full of men. Anytime they hear them heels coming, they're going to stop whatever they're doing and look towards the end of that aisle and wait for you to walk by and use that to your benefit. You walk by and you see them looking, look back, smile. Hey, how y'all doing? That's how I end up getting the whole building, a 3,500 square foot building, the floor, the walls, the lighting, done for free. Just learn how to flirt. Learn that art of conversation. That's what I think a lot of y'all lack. Learn it and use it.
Okay, so I just left by the Home Depot and I made two observations. First, going to Home Depot is like me going to Target. You going in there to buy one thing, and I walked out with a whole buggy full of stuff. Okay, didn't know it could happen at Home Depot. The second observation, why y'all didn't tell me they have so many men in Home Depot? I was like, oh my goodness, they come in all shapes and colors, just a variety, and you know, they all want to help you out. Do you need any assistance? And I'm not talking about the guys that work there. I'm talking about the guys that are shopping. So you know what that means? That means they're good with their hands. They know how to fix stuff around the house. Honey, I was like, well, do tell. I'm going to have to spend more time over here at Home Depot. So y'all supposed to let a sister know this kind of stuff. Didn't know that.
By the way, and this is on behalf of how so many women like to consider us guys as thirsty, on behalf of how we like to slide into their DMs on social media anytime we find them extremely attractive or appealing. These same types of women, though, are proving themselves that they are just as thirsty and lust for sex just as much as we do. On behalf of how so many of them like to say we are, us men always think about sex all the time. Well, this proves my point that there are just as many women that think about and want sex as much as men nowadays due to how they have become so desperate to the point where they're going to Home Depot of all places and Lowe's, if not Home Depot, usually to be able to find them dates. And when it all comes down to it, these women don't want long-term relationships for the most part, even though some may claim they are going to Home Depot usually may go to Home Depot to look for them a husband. They're looking for a husband, all right, but not a long-term husband. Someone who they could be able to just have fun with and fulfill all their sexual urges whenever they're lonely or whenever they're horny. You can also say. So I just wanted to also give my 2 cents. I'm trying to say again on this particular topic, and it should be, if I'm not mistaken, folks, one more clip to show. Oh, this is the last one right here.
Me practicing how to look like a damsel in distress at Home Depot so I can go man shopping.
Yo, can you help? Excuse me, hi. Can you help me get that thing off the top shelf there? Oh, it's called a hammer. Can you help me get that hammer, please? Hi there. I'm looking for a drill saw. I'm too small to be sitting there playing with one of those, right? You want to come over and come fix up some stuff in my house? Would you like to come help me with the drill saw? I can give you a little stipend. Yeah, this should have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this here concludes my video. And I'm sure for all of my long-time followers, you already know the deal, what to do. For all my brand new followers, make sure you like the video, you comment on it, you share, you subscribe to the channel. And when you do choose to subscribe to the channel, make sure you choose to get notified of, you'll have 3 options to get notified of no videos at all, to get notified of only personalized upcoming videos, or all of my upcoming videos. Make sure you click on that all button to once again all my brand new followers to get notified of each and every last one of my upcoming videos and posts. Until next time, you guys have a good one and happy Friday to you.